Let's solve an exponential problem. So 10 grams of substance decays at a constant rate, which means that the substance behaves with an exponential decay. And there is 3 grams left after 5 days. Part A is asking us to express the quantity of substance at time t. We start by saying that Q of t, which is substance at time t, follows the exponential law. So it is C times E to the AT. And we know that Q of 0, the initial quantity of the substance, is 10 grams. So this is already telling us that C is equal to 10. We could, for example, see that by plugging in t equals 0 in the original form of Q of t. And we have the second data point, as in every exponential problem, which says that a quantity after 5 days, so t equals 5, quantity after 5 days is 3 grams. So we need to plug in t equals 5 in C times e to the a times t, which means 10e to the a times t. So we'll plug t equals 5, and we get that 10 e to the a times 5 equals 3 grams, so equals 3. So we are left with an exponential equation, and we need to solve for a. In order to solve for a, we divide by 10 on both sides, and we get e to the 5a equals 3 over 10, so 0.3. And in order to get a down from the exponent, we apply the logarithm. So we have ln e to the 5a equals ln of the right hand side, 0.3. Ln and e go away with each other because they're inverse functions, and I'm left with 5a equals ln of 0.3, and therefore a is equal to ln 0.3 divided by 5. So this is part A. Let's see part B. How much is left after 2 days? Now that we have found the quantity at any given time, which by plugging in these numbers is C is 10 times e to the a we just found here is ln 0.3 over 5 times t. After we have this quantity at any time t, part B is just a matter of plugging in t equals 2. So 2 days means this is time, and it's t equals 2. So part B really just means we are computing Q of 2. So 10 e times e to the ln 0.3 over 5 times 2. If you plug this in the calculator, you will obtain a certain number, and that would be how much substance is left after 2 days. Part C is asking after how many days is there 2 grams. So 2 grams, the units of measurement suggest is measuring quantity in grams. So this is quantity. And how many days, after how many days means this is the unknown. So setting up our equation means we're looking for unknown big T such that quantity at time t is equal to 2 grams. So quantity time t is 2. We know what is Q of t at any time t. It is 10 times e to the ln 0.3 over 5 times capital T equals 2. And we just solved for t. This is an exponential equation, and we solve it first dividing by 10 on both sides. So we have e to the ln 0.3 over 5 times t equals to 0.2. Then we take ln of both sides. We find that ln cancels with e, and we are left only with the exponent, which is ln 0.3 over 5 times t equals ln of 0.2. Now dividing by the constant, we get that t is equal to ln of 0.2 divided by ln 0.3 divided by 5, which means when solving as a double fraction, this would be 5 ln 0.2 divided by ln 0.3, and that will be the final answer.